Welcome to a video on how to submit a sequence request with samples arranged on plates. To log in, use your ANU ID and password. Once logged in, you will see a dashboard or an overview of all your requests and their various stages, which is draft, submitted, samples received, library prep completed, samples loaded, sequencing completed, and canceled. Before we can submit a request, let's check to make sure our adapter plates are loaded. Click on Adapter Plates. Here we will see a list of our existing adapter plates. To add a new one, click New Adapter Plate from the menu. Simply copy and paste the layout of your adapter plate from an existing Excel spreadsheet to populate the table. Assign a title for your adapter plate. I'll call this one PSTL Common. By default, all plates will have 8 rows and 12 columns for a 96 well plate. Then paste from our spreadsheet and click Create. To double check that our adapter plate has been saved successfully, we can go back and view the full list of adapter plates. Now let's continue with submitting a request by clicking Request Submission from the home page. Here we can select the team, species, project, contact person, and comments. If the samples are arranged on a plate, then choose Yes. Now we can begin adding our samples by copying and pasting from an Excel spreadsheet. I'll give the plate name Peli Plate 1. Then we choose our adapter plate that we created earlier. The system will populate with the barcodes as shown. If we know of a bad barcode that doesn't work, we can swap it in with a different one by simply editing the text box. We can click Next to review our submission. In this case, I forgot to add a second plate, so let's go back and do that. Now we can see that both of our plates have been added. Click Submit and the system will now create hundreds of samples and may take a few minutes to complete. Once completed, an email will be sent to you about the basic details of your request. To view your request, click View Request. We can now see that the request is in the submitted state. As the samples get processed, they move on to the next step and you will get an email update with every progression. Going back to the home page, we can now see that we have one request submitted from the dashboard. To edit the request, we can click on the request ID and then click Edit from the menu. It's important to note that once the samples have reached the library prep stage, the request can no longer be edited. Let's add a third plate to the original request. Thank you for watching.